Yes, guys, welcome back to Flat Cap Euro Talk, and I am very, very excited about this one. We will be discussing the very talented, new sensation, the Serbian sensation, the Serbian Paul Pogba, as I believe he's been called before. Maybe a great alternative if we don't get Frank Cassier in, Sergej Milinković-Savić, everybody. So I'm just looking forward to these highlights. I'll tell you that. Really looking forward to it. But let's break it down here, everybody. He's from Lleida, Catalonia, from Spain, actually. I believe his father was actually a footballer who played for a variety of clubs, not only in Spain, but also played in Portugal. I believe maybe even played in Italy as well. So he's actually from a very athletic family. I believe his mother even played basketball. So very athletic family that he's from. Also, his younger brother is a goalkeeper, I believe, in the Serie A. He's 26 years old at the moment. Will be turning 27 in February. Sergey will. He's very positionally versatile, where he can play center mid, he can play that box to box center mid, can play a number 10, behind the striker. He can play even a CDM if you need him to. He basically can play it everywhere, and they do nickname him El Sergente, I believe, in Italy because he is like the sergeant. He just runs the show no matter what position he plays in. He's a right-footed player, but is very ambidextrous when it comes to his left foot, right foot, whatever you need him to do. 1.91 meters tall, 6 feet 3 inches. He currently plays for Lazio at the moment, but originally, if you want to know about maybe which Serbian club he played for, it was Vojvodina, the second largest city in Serbia. So he's not, a Belgrade man. He's a Vojvodina man. Market value currently 63 million pounds. I believe his contract expires in 2024, so you definitely will have to pay the big bucks for Sergey. You definitely have to pay the big bucks for him. So maybe not the most realistic, but whoever it was did mention Sergey. So I feel like, here you are. I'm happy to do it. It's honestly like eating dessert, nice early in the morning for me. So really looking forward to it. But how realistic is it? Probably not too realistic. I feel like he's going to make a big move to a very, very top club. But let's break down the stats here from last season in the Serie A, comparing him to all midfielders in the Serie A from last season. Had over 2 shots per 90, which put him in the 90th percentile of all midfielders. Passes into the attacking penalty area, over 2 there, and the 98th percentile there. So one of the best in the entire Serie A when it came to just threading balls through into the attacking penalty area. Passes under pressure completed, over 10 a match, and the 92nd percentile there. So the guy really knows how to be able to complete a pass while someone's pulling on him, while someone's giving him lots of pressure. He invites the pressure, you might say. Tackles in the attacking 30s, very aggressive when a team is holding it up in their own defensive area. He likes to press high, likes to press forward and win the ball back, which means he could play very well in a variety of leagues in that regard. With 0.52 tackles in the attacking penalty area per 90, and he also ranks in the 99th percentile there. He's as well as the touches in the attacking penalty area, over 3 touches per 90 in the attacking penalty area, and 95th percentile ranking there, which is just ridiculous when you think about it. For a holding midfielder, for even a box to box central midfielder to have over 3 touches in the box per 90 is a very good stat. I'll tell you that. Very good in the air, Sergey is, with over 3 aerials, 1 per 90 as well, which puts him in the 97th percentile of all midfielders in the Serie A as well. Very, very solid. And then last season alone, this is just in the Serie A, but in last season in the Serie A, 8 goals and 9 assists. So, I mean, just I would say as well, compared to someone like Frank Kessié. I love Frank Kessié, but Frank Kessié, the majority of his goals, I believe 11 of his 14 goals that he scored last season in the Serie A were all penalties, whereas Sergey's case did not take a single penalty because Ciro Immobile takes the penalties. So there you are, everybody. All of those goals did come from open play, where I will say with Frank Kessié's, the majority of them, very much the majority of them, came from penalties. So that must be taken into consideration, as well as he also had more assists than Frank Kessié. But I definitely will take them both. I mean, I would take either of them, excuse me. I mean, very spoiled for choices there. Let's go into the attributes before we break down the highlights, everybody. He is a box-to-box midfielder, an absolute sensation when it comes to being box-to-box. Like I said, the Serbian Paul Pogba, very, very technically gifted, honestly, very composed as well with his technical gifts. So honestly, just so filthy to watch. Positionally versatile, like I said before. I can play anywhere around the midfield. Number 10, CDM, central midfielder, box to box. Can play number 6, can play number 8, can play number 10. He's very good with long shots. He's also a decent free kick taker as well. Can take free kicks, so you can kind of solve part of that problem there as well. He's has incredible through balls. Really loves to thread a ball through. Loves to think between the lines. Loves to be able to play through the lanes. So definitely also very important there. Has incredible strength. The guy just does not get bullied. Does not get shoved off the ball. In fact, he shoves everyone else off the ball. He is a scorer and a creator. He can score goals, but he can also create, which I think is just that world class, combination right there, which is why you pay the big bucks for him. He has an incredible work rate, almost kind of like a Leon Goretzka kind of work rate, you might say, where just the guy's just nonstop, just getting up and down the pitch, box to box, like I said before. And he also is very ambidextrous with either foot when it comes to passing as well as shooting. And even also distributing. So very ambidextrous there. And like I said before, which must be said, he is very good in the air. But let's break down these highlights, everybody. Absolutely love Sergej Milinković-Savić. Been one of my favorite players, honestly, for quite some time. And there you are, starting off with a free kick, which we'd love to see as well. I will say he definitely could solve part of the free kick taking issues over at Spurs. A beautiful ping pass in for Ciro Immobile there from the guy as well. What I love about Sergej is he's honestly been for some time one of my favorite players. Seriously, I think he's actually at this moment in time, he might even be the best itch in the world when you think about it. Of all the itches maybe to pick from, he's definitely the one that I would definitely probably love more than anyone else. He seriously has always been one of my favorite players. I mean, look at that right there. That's just absolutely naughty. That is absolutely naughty from him right there. I love this guy. And look at that pass right there as well. Again, to Joaquin Correa there. Dude is just honestly so sick. I love Sergej. He's just so sick. He's so good. Like I really would again pay any price for the guy. I really would pay any price for the guy. You can tell, his passing range is pretty ridiculous. Look at this composure right there. I mean, the dude is just so silky. He is so silky. Look at that pass in behind there. Decent attempt at a finish, I believe, from Dusan Tadic, winning the ball high up in the attacking third, which we did have a stat for earlier. So you can see how he wins the ball back in the attacking third. Doesn't, let his team lose it in bad positions, or, likes to be able to press high, in that regard. And so I will say, Sergej, I just absolutely love watching. I really do love watching Sergej. Great finish by Marusic there, and we'll say, but look at this composure there. I mean, what a beast. What a beast. And also, again, winning the ball back high up the pitch, Sergej Milinković-Savić does. What a legend Sergej is. And then again, with the aerial duels, which we will be seeing plenty of, the man is an absolute menace in the air. He's an absolute menace. He also, I will say as well, I think he's named Il Sargente because he actually has very much of a sergeant's look. He has the kind of funny mustache and, kind of goatee as well, and has like a very kind of, military-esque kind of haircut. I do just love Sergej. Seriously, it's just for a long time been one of my favorite players, especially I think back in the day, I think 2016, 2017, it's just the moment he kind of stepped onto the scene. I believe in his first breakout season, he had something like 12 goals and like 9 assists or something like that in the Serie A. The dude's just been honestly killing it for years, and for some reason has stayed with Lazio, and they're probably very, very thankful that he stayed there so long. But hopefully, he can make that big move maybe this upcoming summer. Absolutely sends that man to the floor. You'd love to see it. I mean, the strength from Sergej. We're seeing the aerial duels right now with him, honestly, are very impressive. He gets into the box, and then you can whip it into him, and he will win a header for you as well. And he loves to be in the box for these moments, and he will tap it in. He's just the perfect midfielder. He really is. I think he is the perfect midfielder. Maybe a bit of a controversial thing, right? Oh, wow. That is absolutely naughty. That is absolutely naughty from Sergej. And again, just absolutely send a men to the floor there. And we'll probably see another aerial duel here. What an absolute legend. What an absolute legend with these aerial duels. I really love them. Who would you take between the two? If you had to pick, I think with Frank Kessie, you probably, you can get him on a free. You can get him, in January for probably nowhere near as much money as you would have to pay for someone like, wow, what a finish by Chiro. You wouldn't have to pay nearly as much money, for Frank Kessie as you would for Sergej. But in my belief, if I had a blank check, I probably would go Sergej Milinković-Savić. I really would. I think he is absolutely world class. I think he just also solves a lot of problems at once for us. He really does. And I think he is just a bit better than Frank Kessie, if you ask me. I think he is just a bit better, but that's, picking between, honestly, like two different pieces of gold, really, like just such gold like players, just world class players that you're picking between. So really spoiled for choices, but definitely enjoy myself some Sergej. I do enjoy myself some Sergej. Look at that pass even right there. Again, everybody, just last season, which wasn't his best season ever by any means. 8 goals and 9 assists from a central midfield position is nothing to sniff at. Absolutely incredible. Look at that pass right there. Oh, you got to bury that first time. Jesus. What a pass, though. Absolutely love Sergej. I really do love Sergej. Probably have said that so many times. So, but that's how much I love him. Winning the ball back off of Insigne. Just shoving men to the floor. Oh, absolutely naughty again with the Megs. Beautiful pass. Look at these, these first time passes that he does as well. It just really threads it through just so perfectly. Weights it so well as well. He does. And he has beautiful composure. Beautiful pass into the box there from him as well. Look at this, just absolutely class. Just runs the midfield. Just never under any pressure. Just such a beast. The aerial duels coming through again. Oh, he decides to go for the first time finish in the bottom corner. He's an absolutely lethal finisher. Really love that. Also, all of his goals, again, did not come from penalties. They all just came from him just being an absolute beast when it comes to going in the box as well. This is against Bayern Munich as well. Absolutely ruins Leon Goretzka there. Oh, that's just silly. That's just silly. Beautiful threaded through ball in there. These type of skills is why he's the Serbian Paul Pogba. He really is the Serbian Paul Pogba, if you ask me. Better than Paul Pogba in my belief as well. Winning the ball high up the pitch, as we've had the stats for earlier. Look at that first touch of his. Honestly, what a ridiculous Mitrovic with an absolute strike. Oh, you love to see it as well. That's a great goal. Love the itches. Oh, look at that through ball right there. A beautiful through ball. Winning the ball high up the pitch. There it is again, everybody. He wins the ball high up the pitch better than most. Definitely would show Tanguy and Ndombele how to win the ball high up the pitch. I tell you that. The work rate of Sergej is unbelievable, especially for someone who's not too quick either. Free kicks, absolute banger. Wrong foot's the keeper as well. Oh, that's actually beautiful. Can't shove him off the ball. He's just too strong for you. Ooh. Well done, Sergej. Aerial duel again. Absolute beast. Absolutely ruins that fullback, whoever it was. But yeah, guys, what do you say? Sergej Milinković-Savić, in my belief, the perfect midfielder, has been for some time. He can basically play any position and play it quite well. He knows how to win the ball back. He's very good going forward, knows how to score goals, knows how to thread through balls, knows how to basically do everything that you would need your midfielder to do. And as well as he is that perfect combination of a creator as well as a scorer. And oh my God, no, there's no way he just did that. That pass is just ridiculous. That was a ridiculous pass. That was a ridiculous pass. Another free kick here. Curls it again. Well done, Sergej. Winning the ball back off of Kingsley Coman. Oh, that was a bit. No, that's a naughty touch right there. Beautiful threaded through ball. It's got to do better there. There's no way he's completing these passes. These passes are insane. Oh, he's just so sick to watch. Wow, that is a beautiful ball in. That is a beautiful ball in. Look at that curl right there, just perfectly to Caicedo's feet. Oh my God, Sergej, you're doing us wrong here with these. That's absolutely beautiful. What an absolute beast, everybody. What an absolute beast. Again, somebody that, I've said before, pay any price for Sergej. You really would. He's just such a tank. He's just the perfect midfielder. I would pay 63 million pounds. I'd pay 80 million for the guy. I think you solve so many problems. If you had to pick between Franck Kessié and him, who would you go for? Franck Kessié obviously would be on a cheaper budget. Definitely you could get him on a free. You could get him for much cheaper in January than you would for Sergej. But if you did have top dollar, if you did have a blank check from Levy, certainly would go for Sergej Milinković-Savić. So that'll be all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit that notification bell to never miss another scout report like this one, and I'll be seeing you.